Okay, hello. My name is Joubert, and here's the group.
I'm Vivian Edemu.
My name is Bernice, Mwaura.
I'm Tawakalt, Salman.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a assessment of the patient, starting with subjective data. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'm understanding that you do have asthma. So my question is going to be, when was your last asthma attack?
A few days ago,
And what happened surrounding that event?
I couldn't breathe so good.
Okay. Do you have any known triggers like running, smoking, or anything of that nature? Any known triggers?
Small smoke.
Okay, small amounts of smoke. Okay, and how often would you say you have asthma attacks?
Not often.
Not often? Okay, lovely. So I'm gonna go ahead and do objective data by checking the patient's respirations. And I have you to hold your. Okay. I'm gonna check lung fields. Is it okay if I place this under your shirt in the back? Breathe in. Okay, very good. Now, asthma is difficult to diagnose in children,
Okay.
but it's only, it's easier to diagnose with regular checkups. So, yes.
Okay. All right. I've introduced myself before. I'm Vivian. Oh, what do you know about asthma attack?
Huh?
Do you have idea of what is asthma?
Idea of what is asthma?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to give you a little explanation about it. Okay. An asthma is a disease that affects the lungs. Okay. And when asthma attack happens, the side of the lung swells, and in that process, the air you breathe in might not go very well. So in that case, you can be coughing, you have difficulty in breathing, okay? So when that happens, you have to let your mom know, or whoever is around you, you have to let them know that.
Do you have any extra
Like,
in the room?
you can say, oh, mom, I'm having cough, I can't breathe, whatever how you're feeling, you can tell your mom, okay? Or you can, if it happens in school, you can tell your teacher and whoever is around you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and there are things that triggers it. There are things that triggers it, like dust. Like dust. Maybe when you're playing where there is dust, you just have to avoid dust. And pets also causes it. Okay. All right.
And also to add into that, asthma attack, also it can happen at any time. So you just have to know how to do it, the treatments, because every treatment is different from everyone, and you can, different things can cause that. So you just have to be aware of what happens to yourself so you can avoid those stuff. So I'm gonna show the mom and also the child how to handle asthma attack.
Okay.
So we have medications, there's inhaler and also tablets. So depending on the healthcare provider, everyone has a different treatment. But in case of an asthma attack, you have to have the rescue inhaler, which is this one. It works different from the tablet, which means it works quicker. So for for your medication, which you can be doing on a daily basis or as needed. So it does depend on how you are affected and what your care provider have for you as a treatment plan. So here's the equipment. We have to plug it in the socket. Make sure that it's connected to the electric, so it's working.
Okay.
Just do it.
All right.
And this part, this one goes at the back.
Okay.
This
And make sure it's on. This part right here is where you have the medication.
Okay.
So whatever type of medication that you have, it goes in here. So you open the medication, you put it inside, and this part right here, you connect it. You connect it right here. So this part right here goes around your neck
Okay.
or your head, and you adjust it according to how you want it.
Okay.
So this part goes to your mouth. It covers the whole part, and then you turn on at the back.
Okay.
You have to make sure that all medication goes through. So it might take a little bit, maybe like 15 minutes for all the medication to be absorbed by you. Also, the inhaler, we have one that you can use a spacer, or you can use these as just direct to your mouth. Okay? So all the medication comes with side effects, but they are not something that is very major. So the important part is that being able to control your asthma with the medication, and the side effect will just go away sooner.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Any questions?
Oh, okay. How often can I use the machine? Is it as needed, or does it have to be like a daily thing?
So the treatment depends on what you have with what's going on. So you might have an asthma attack, which means you can have an asthma attack maybe a couple times a day, or once in a while. So that's when you use the machine, or that's when you use the rescue inhaler. You can also use it on a daily basis, like maybe every morning, or if you know that you have to go somewhere, like maybe like you're going outside. So then you take your medication, just like preventative.
Okay.
Or you can have you can also have it like every day, taking the medication, like depending on what your care provider tells you to. So you have to make sure that you follow your healthcare provider instructions to be able to control your asthma, and also make sure that you know your triggers to be able to recognize it and to avoid those triggers so you don't have an asthma attack.
Okay. Thank you.
Any question for you? No?
Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this apart, and I want you to demonstrate your knowledge by going ahead and showing that you can use this machine as well.
Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to make sure it's plugged,
Okay.
and then I get this part right here, and then I have to open up the medication, put it in the cup, close it roughly. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to plug it right here, and this will be turned on, and then I'm gonna put it right here on the face. Make sure it covers both the nose and the mouth, and then adjust this as needed. And she said, I'm gonna have to use this as needed. I'm gonna have to be able to identify the triggers. Probably when he's coughing so much, then I know he definitely needs this to be able to, loosen the mucus that is making him to cough, and then make him feel better. And this is gonna be used as needed. and this has to be used as an emergency because this is an inhaler. So I can carry this with me wherever I'm going to because it might have a trigger or attack anywhere. So this is gonna be with me. So whenever it needs it, it can easily use it as an emergency. But this is gonna be home and it's gonna be used as needed.
Okay, lovely. So I'm gonna give you this brochure as a resource, and I'm gonna give you this evaluation to fill out so that we can know that you definitely received all the knowledge that you could on asthma.
Okay.
All right.